Is it really a prophecy or is it a self-fulfilling prophecy? A lot of the times, things that people think is like, oh my God, it's so profound. Like they knew it was going to happen to them. Like what I'm thinking about right now is with Kanye. But a lot of times that is not, it's not that. It is profound. It's even more profound than people realize because people are actually showing how they create self-fulfilling prophecies, which is manifestation in real time, like watching how people don't make peace with their own demons and do the shadow work and how they reap what they sow from that, essentially. Kanye had a line on a song before he even married Kim about being divorced and being shunned from his family and whatever. You could look it up, but it was like to a T what he has going on, what he's had going on lately. And I really try to tune out a lot of like celebrity and just mainstream shit, but you know, this is some things are like such big news that it's in your face whether you're looking for it or not. So it is what it is. I'm gonna make an example out of these people and situations sometimes, because that's the value that I see in it. It's like don't do this. Don't be out here assed out doing dumb shit because you don't realize the power that you hold to create your own reality. So yeah, it's not that people were saying, oh, Kanye was psychic and all this type of stuff. But no, he actually had knowledge of self. He actually knew himself. He knew the type of demons that he deals with, which is being with women who are superficial and a surface level, things that are about appearances. Because he, I mean, I don't want to say why, but, you know, certain things happened in his life. And he started highly valuing different things. And there's irony in it. There's irony in how his mother passed away versus the type of woman that he pursued after his mother passed away. But anyway, you know, people play themselves, in all honesty. So Kanye went for somebody who, you know, would be I don't even want to say a good look for his career, but together they became even bigger. I mean, Kanye was already huge, but like together they were such a spectacle for paparazzi, for press, you know, for media, just to be talked about like entertainment wise. And you know, that appeals to the ego, if that's the place, if that's the mental place that you're in. And of course, looks and status, all that plays into the ego if you're in that place where that's what you're prioritizing. And I literally warn Mercurials, people who are ruled by Mercury, which are Gemini and Virgos, and people who have prominent placements in those. I literally warn y'all about being careful not to manifest what you don't wish to experience by focusing your mind on those concepts too much until they appear in your reality, because they have, being ruled by Mercury, we all have this portal in the mind, right, where we can connect to the etheric realms. And for Gemini and Virgo, this relationship is exalted, but it's, I mean, just like it's a plus because they can manifest quickly and they're good with the mind, it can also turn on them, you know, and they can end up not only manifesting what they think about in a positive light, but also the things that they are paranoid about, that they worry about a lot. And that's exactly what happened with Kanye. He literally had a whole song called Gold Digger, and then he got with somebody who made their name off of getting with certain types of men. He said he was going to be shunned from his own family that he created, and that's what happened, you know. So instead of doing that dirty work on yourself, you point the finger and say women are superficial, they're this and they're that, and then no, that's in your reality, that's what you're creating, you know. So just like I remember when Mac Miller died, rest in peace to him. The single that had come out was for self-care, and in the video he was literally in a coffin. That could have been predictive programming, but I would say in general, like I listened to Mac Miller's music way back in the day, like before he was on, and he had a lot of themes, a lot of dark themes in his music, where you could tell he struggled with, you know, his mental health and things like that. But then to have that last video be him literally rapping from a coffin, like, we have to be so careful with the imagery, the thoughts, the words, and how we create with those, what we create with those. And yeah, just a lot of people, honestly. XXXTentacion, his most famous song, like the one that would be on the radio, was all about suicide. He died prematurely, or, you know, way younger than most people die, and not of natural causes. You have hella people who are part of the 27 Club, and now it's actually a thing, partly because we created that 27 Club and it proliferates, but all of those people, they aligned with the things with similar things, whether that be drugs, mental health issues, things that were worn on people's, you know, they wore it on their chest, like how they say you wear your heart on your sleeve, or they wore it on their sleeve, I guess. But anyway, I'm not laughing at them, I'm laughing at me. But they wore it on their sleeve like a badge of honor, but they were these things that really you wouldn't want to go through, but they're glamorized by the people who consume their work. And they had to actually die by those concepts. So be mindful. Don't focus your mind on what you don't want to experience, because then your energy follows there. And where your energy flows, that is what your reality is created around. If you could see all these things as like physical spaces, right? If your energy is going in that direction, then the universe will say, oh, you like that? I'll create a whole house around that for you. I'll create a society. I'll create a world around those concepts for you. Because that's what you want. That's what you like. You focus your attention there. So redirect yourself. Bring yourself back to where you want to be, so that you can create what you actually desire to experience. I'm out.